Alright, what's up everybody? Ash here. So another week, another Monday, another episode of Bleach. And with it, we got an intro and an ending, and it was just as incredible and maybe just as emotional as the first episode. So we'll just get right into it today. This episode was called Foundation Stones, which the title actually shows up on a dismembered arm, right? So we get a little look into how Yuha treats his family and the expendable Arankar that they have. Nell has come in to the picture, of course, so she asks for help from Ichigo and the gang, and Kisuke takes them to Hueco. So one thing I want to talk about for sure is the animation, and it is just as incredible as the first episode. Now, we may have been a little bit worried that the quality wouldn't have continued on into the next episodes, but don't worry guys, they got you covered. It was stunning. There's more changes again. In this episode, the Garganta definitely stood out to me. The reflections on them is different. The way that the dimension looks is different. It was incredible. Like last time, you know, they added details to Orihime's abilities and more detail to Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho. Well, I mean, it just keeps on coming, guys. So it was incredible, absolutely incredible. So moving on from animation, let's talk about what happened, you know, besides Nell coming to the picture and warning them that Dondochaka has been captured. Hollybell has been captured, and the Quincy have just absolutely been so brutal to the remaining Arankar. They just wiped him out without the care in the world, and it was pretty sad to see, not gonna lie. Now, Ichigo doesn't care that they were enemies at one point, you know, he doesn't. He would help them, absolutely, if Nell just asked. And we saw some more, you know, lack of censorship, which is a good thing. I cannot express enough, so let's talk more about that. Body parts everywhere. It's war. What can I say? The way that the Quincy treat the Arankar, how Opie obviously does not want to be there. He does not give a crap about these people. And you literally see him just stab through them without a care in the world because he probably thinks it's fun. And, well, we get to see older faces. We got to see Mentally, Lowly. They stood up against him. The more powerful Arankar, I guess, do not want to be handled this way. We got to see the Tresvestius fight a lot, which was great to see from the manga onto screen. And one big change has already come into the picture. A huge, good change. And I'd love to talk about that. So, Hollybell. I'm sure you Hollybell simps were so happy to see her again. I mean, I was so happy to see her again, and more than what we got than in the manga. So if you did read the manga, I mean, all we pretty much got was them saying that she was captured, and then what do we get? One panel of her being chained up in a dungeon, which is strange because Yuha actually has her close to him. So, probably as a trophy. But we got to see her take on the Quincy and Yuha herself. We got to see her being protective of Nell, Pesce, Dondochaka. If you know more about her, you know that she is definitely of the protective type. You don't see much of that in the Arrancar, but she's really trying here. She's a great leader. Now, there's someone else absent, but I won't get into that just yet. If you know, you know. But seeing her fight against them more than just one panel, because we don't get to see much of her in the manga, it was incredible. I almost wanted to cry just seeing her again and actually getting to hear her voice. Goodness, I thought I wasn't going to be able to. But, oh yeah, censorship. So if you noticed, you see a lot more of Holly Bell, which, I mean, that's what she looks like anyway. So, perfectly fine change. I mean, we're going to see a lot more of that. But what else happened? Oh yes, so as I predicted last time, Chojiro's funeral, and we get to see a look into Yamamoto's grief within it. We don't get to see many of the captains talk or say anything about that. We do see Mayuri actually come forth and warn them, so he is a huge pivotal character in this arc, guys. Like, honestly, one of the main captains in this arc. So he has warned them, guys, you know, it's the Quincy. I cannot express how bad this is, but they're coming. We'll get to see a little bit more of Yamamoto's grief and dealing with Chojiro later on. I won't get too far into that, maybe a little bit in our little spoiler section for what's going to happen next, but so glad we got to see the captains in here. Not really Rukia, Renji. We will definitely see them in the next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and put the spoiler warning down here, guys. If you don't want to know much about what might happen in the next episode or the next few episodes, you might want to sit this one out. Or maybe you just want to watch the anime, you didn't want to read the manga, which is totally understandable. So let's get into it. What might happen next? So, first thing for sure, Opie versus Ichigo. And again, the Trust Bestias, they are not finished. This Opie battle is going to be quite a long one, so it might end up being maybe 1 to 2 to 3 episodes, mind you. And then we are probably going to get to see the conversation had between, you know, Rukia, Renji, Kira, and there are several others that are discussing what's going on in Soul Society. And in the midst of the Opie battle, the Quincy launched their first invasion on the Soul Society. So there may be a chance we actually get to see the start of that in next episode, but it depends on how they pace this, because like I said before, the Opie battle is going to be a long one. So Ichigo actually has to leave Huecamundo and go help with Soul Society, and we'll get to see characters like Bazz-B, Yuha, of course, Asnot, Jugram. A lot of big Quincy names show up soon. All at once, too, so we'll get to see the start of that. And if you know me, or if you don't, I'm probably the biggest Grimgel simp you'll ever meet, and I'm glad this is in the spoiler section, but I'm going to try my best to react to a specific scene that is going to happen very soon. And if you know what scene I'm talking about, yeah, so we probably won't get to see him, but there's a chance that we might get to hear him, and I will probably become inconsolable at that point, so look forward to that reaction. But I would love to hear you guys' reaction to this episode. It was incredible to me, and my rating is the same as last time, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. How could it be any less right now? Because the animation is still just as phenomenal. They're adding things already, which are, again, incredible. And there's nothing to complain about on my part. So if you disagree, definitely let me know in the comments. Maybe I've missed some things. But other than that, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will definitely be doing a review for every single episode. How can I not? This is so fun. Leave a like, subscribe for more Bleach content, and Bleach Brave Souls. I do a lot of that on this channel as well. And as a Bleach fan, definitely download Bleach Brave Souls, because I will say it's the best thing we've got going right now. And hopefully we'll have a console game in the future. But for now, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.